I'm Jeff Buss, one of the salespeople here. Been here for 28 and a half years. I actually got in the car business part-time. They still let me work part-time while I finished up college. Mike and I actually met at UNI. We played football together. So he came in as a kicker, and then I happened to be long snapper for him, among other things. But we met at UNI on the football field. He actually hired me at a dealership in Waterloo called Reed Cadillac Olds, and we worked together there for 4 years. And then we both went down to Cedar Rapids together, worked at Pat McGrath for a few years, and then he brought me up here, and the relationship just grew from there. So a lot of things he's done for me, and that probably don't have enough time for that. Ever since I've known him, since we played football together, he has spoke his dreams. And at the time, I still remember some of the dreams he spoke. I'm like, yeah, whatever. 30 years later, this is what he dreamed. And it's amazing to me, and it's a huge lesson for me to watch how I speak. You know, I'm speaking my dreams because I want them to come true, because I know they can come true, because I watched him speak his dreams and I'm in them. You know, I'm part of his dreams. So, and that's pretty cool. It started a long time ago with a bet that we made. We had the ugliest Oldsmobile sitting in the showroom floor. He goes, I'll bet you $10 that this thing sells by the end of the week. I said, you're on. End of the week, I was $10 lighter. One of my favorite stories, we were out here probably our second year, and an older gentleman came up to me. He's probably about 80 years old, and he was a pretty gruff type of guy, and he came in and said, I just want a Cadillac, and I want this color, and I want this options, and I want this many miles, and I want it at this price. And funny thing is, we just traded for that exact car the day before, and I knew it in my head. And I said, sir, you stand right here and I'll bring that car around for you. He goes, yeah, whatever. I heard that story before. I actually came around this corner and he was standing out front. So this is an 80-year-old gentleman that's bought who knows how many cars. Literally his jaw dropped, because I brought around the exact car and he ended up buying it. One of the biggest things I remember with the company is I was sitting, I got the corner office here, and my two boys were in junior high at the time. Both of them had a basketball game that day. And I'm sitting up in my office, and Mike walks out of his, and he looks at me, he goes, what are you doing here? And I'm like, I gotta work. He goes, well, don't your boys have a basketball game right now? And I'm like, yeah. I can't say exactly how he said it, but he said, get your tail out of here. And I looked at him, I'm like, what? You know, and this was like a Tuesday. I said, but I got so-and-so coming in. And he goes, we'll take care of it. Go watch your boys. And of all the dealerships I've worked at, this is a place that's always thinking forward. In the 28 and a half years that I've been a salesperson here, almost 7,000 cars I've delivered. So sometime in October is when I'm going to reach it.